Hey, how's it going my super friends? I am Memo Acebo, thanks for watching the vid. This is my 5 best comic books of 2017 video where I go over my favorite ones, the ones I liked the most, I enjoyed reading, beautiful art, storytelling, just cool shit, man. Really quick, if you're new to the channel, you like Marvel Comics, DC and Star Wars, subscribe, friend. I talk about comics a lot, video games, the news, TV shows, movies, Star Wars, just a lot of superhero stuff, man. Click on the little bell icon so you get notifications and you never miss my videos. Starting right off with number 5 is Star Wars Darth Vader. Since the concept of this series was announced, I've been a strong supporter, man. I wanted to see Vader's first steps, what happened immediately after Anakin got the iconic black mechanical suit, what his next move would be, or the Emperor's move for Anakin, yeah. And man, Charles Soule is creating a badass Vader story. Haunted by his past, Vader goes through awesome adventures, giving new pieces to Star Wars canon almost every issue. One of my favorite moments was the acquisition of a lightsaber and the construction of his own lightsaber. This series is a must read if you are a Star Wars fan and more specifically a Vader fan. This is the first comic I read whenever it releases on Wednesdays. I don't care what else is releasing. Vader is always my first read because man, one of my top Siths. Number 4, we got Doomsday Clock, and yes, it's my number 4, not my number 1, because I've never been a huge fan of The Watchmen. Yeah, I know the graphic novel is considered by many one of the best books of all time, but I just never connected with the characters. Sure, Manhattan is badass, all powerful. Every other character has their depth and is developed well. There is a lot of political subplot and it's multi-layered, but I just wasn't captured by it. However, when they announced Watchmen crossing over with DC, holy shit, I was pumped, and Geoff Johns alongside Gary Frank didn't disappoint. These first 2 issues have done a great job setting things up, joining Watchmen characters with DC, teasing more stories and action. There's a lot to read here, a lot of Easter eggs, little hints that you gotta be really eagle-eyed Hawkeye so you can see them. There's a lot to analyze and speculate on. It's just full of questions and I love this one. Number 3, we got The Dark Knight's Metal. Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo gave us one of the biggest stories in DC's history. A multiversal story starting in the beginning of man with several tribes to the dark, evil Batman-infested present. Just like its name, this story is so fucking metal. It's centered around Batman. They tell of a super powerful dark being invading DC's main universe, trying to spread darkness and devastation. The art by Greg Capullo is what makes this story stand out so much, man. His drawings bring the epicness and giant scope this story needs. From simple renditions of Batman like people talking, to drawing crazy pieces like Barbados, the Dragon of Barbados, and just riveting fight scenes. This is a story full of action, questions, teases, reveals, turns, and just pure metal awesomeness for the mind. Number 2, we got Black Bolt. Yes, it's been a shitty year for the Inhumans, from being really obscure characters, like for mainstream audiences, now introduced to them. They are hated. The TV show may no one liked them, but hey, it gave Blackagar Boltagon some publicity. Black Bolt has been hit or miss until this new writer Saladin Ahmed stepped in for Black Bolt's first ever solo series, and damn! Together with Christian Ward, they gave us a new take on Black Bolt. He became a prisoner in a world where his power, his super strong, mountain destroying sound waves or vocal cords, they were just removed, nullified. He could speak whenever he wanted, and it's really surreal. It's a psychedelic, tipsy, what the shit is going on, a lot of colors. It's just an awesome angle for the character. Marvel finally made him speak to me, pun intended. And in number 1, my favorite comic book of 2017 is Mr. Miracle. Obviously, right? Tom King and Mitch Gerads reintroduced us to Scott Free, Mr. Miracle. This is a 12-issue limited series re-examining characters from the New Gods in what King describes as a superhero Game of Thrones. This series has brutality, backstabbing, and just too much psychological drama that I read every issue at least 2 times, twice, to completely process it. It's really challenging, it's beautiful, it celebrates Kirby, Jack Kirby the King, making it extra special for fans of comic history. Everything in this comic is just amazing. I can't wait to read the next one, the next one, the next one. Wednesday, come on, man, bring it on. And now for honorable mentions, like my comics that didn't make it to a list. It was so difficult to choose only 5, man. I really liked a lot of series this year. Let me start with Wonder Woman. I never expected to like this one so much, but it has a lot of cool arcs, especially right now. The Children of the Gods is amazing. If you haven't checked out Wonder Woman, you gotta read it, man. Batman. Tom King is one hell of a Batman writer. If you've seen my reviews, you know how much I like him. He's a beast. Batman Annual, the Super Friends arc, I Am Bane. I just loved this guy so much. He's doing amazing stuff with Batman. A lot of psychological things, action, thriller, amazing stuff. Doctor Strange, you know magic is my shit. I love magic, and Donny Cates is a magical writer, man. He's doing really cool stuff with Doctor Strange now, combining Asgard, a lot of magic, and cool nature stuff. It's just psychedelic, crazy stuff going over there. My boy Cap, Captain America, I really liked what Mark Waid is doing. He brought back Cap. He brought back what I love about him, his symbolism, what he means, what he represents, the all-American patriot, someone I strive to be like. He brought back the feeling I get when I read Captain America, and it's just pure love for the character. I love what he's doing right now, and I hope he continues on this path. Just so much goodness. And that's it, my man. 2017 was a great year for nerds in comics, in movies. It's just so many cool things happening. Go and just read, man. Get the books and read. You'll have a good time, especially now in Christmas vacations where I can read a shit ton. Thanks for watching my vid. I am Memo Acebo. If you enjoyed, please click the like button and share the video with some friends. Tell me in the comments down below, what is your favorite comic book of 2017? Do you have a list? Tell me what's up, man. Check out my comic book reviews up in the channel. Star Wars content coming your way. Subscribe to see more and never miss my stuff. And of course, I'll see you in the next one.